Right, running time. Hello, doggy. I'm a bit worried that this half marathon is going to actually kill me. At least it's in March and not when it's hot. I think so far the total distance I've done in my training doesn't even add up over the last 3 weeks to the distance of this race that I'm doing in about 4 weeks. I still haven't worked out what charity I should support. Alina, what charity should I be supporting?
What are you passionate about?
You know, I think the charity I'm going to go for is one that I cannot remember the name of right now, but I know what it does, and I've got the webpage open on my laptop, and I have no idea how I'm going to accept donations either. I need to get to like a donation something or other page.
Just Giving pages work well.
Yeah, there you go, a Just Giving page. I'll set that up. I would say when I've got the time, but that would be after the race, so we won't do that. I will set it up in the next day or so, and I'll link. Right. Time to get running. I'm not going outside. Dingy is the word that springs to mind. Oh, that was seriously hard work. I am totally knackered. And now I have to have the world's quickest shower because we need to leave like right now for lunch. After a run, there is nothing better than some Diet Coke. And also I don't actually have time to make myself a coffee. Alright, grab what you want. Come on, Jasper. Clutching your monster truck picture, I see. Uh-oh, Daddy forgot to warm the car up. I knew there was something I was forgetting. I can't believe I forgot to. Yeah, that's not ideal. Well, the good news is I've cooled down and the car is warmed up. Slightly shocking, it took 30 miles of range to do the first 20 miles of the journey. So there you go. Remember to preheat if range is an issue. Fast asleep. Good old Jazzy. This is the way to go in, Jasper, come on.
And let's go.
Yeah, here we go. Doggy! Someone's awake. Just about. What's that, Jasper? Look, what's that?
What job are you going to do,
Jasper, what job do you want to do when you grow older?
I'll be a monster vlogger.
A monster truck vlogger. Fantastic.
I'm a vlogger. Say something, Dad.
Hello. It's recording. It is recording.
I told you it was recording.
Well done,
I'm
Jasper.
making my own video.
You're doing your own vlog, are you?
That's hilarious.
Like, my vlog is even
Fantastic.
as your vlog.
Better late than never, so.
Sorry. Are you being very loud and annoying to everybody?
That was a great lunch, wasn't it, Jasper? Always nice to see them.
See you in a minute.
Yep. Bye bye, Mummy.
I'm not going to work.
No, I'm coming home.
Mummy's gone.
I know she's gone, Jasper, but we'll catch up with her in no time. That's not true.
Your car's really fast to me.
Awesome. We're not going to catch up with Soph though, that's for sure.
Why are we not catching up with how?
Because the car is fast, Jasper, but your daddy is slow. And she went the same way as we did, and I drove slowly, so I don't know where Mummy's gone. She must have stopped for petrol. So today I was actually going to be talking about a report from KPMG that's basically, it's to do with a survey that they've done of automotive executives and what sort of trends they think are going to dominate in 2017. And where this is of particular interest is that this year, for the first time ever, battery electric vehicles are the #1 item. Right, oh hang on a minute. I wonder if my aha! New microphone for the Canon 70D. Rather alarmingly though, these automotive executives consider the #3 trend for 2017 to be fuel cells, and even more worrying than that, they think that ultimately battery electric vehicles are going to fail and fuel cells are the future technology. I'll go into the full reasons why I think that's a complete load of nonsense as soon as I've got my new microphone hooked up to my camera. Yeah, that's what we need. We've got this minus plus thingy. We need to be able to turn it down. The whole point of this is I should be able to now put it on automatic audio gain control. Now what we're hoping is this is going to be absolutely off the scale fantastic audio. There's a bit of hiss, but it is generally pretty good, I think, because I do want to use this camera more. I love it. Fantastic. It's got so much better lens, see? That's the thing. It's fine when I'm out and about, the small camera is the one. It's gotta be. How can it not be? When I'm around the house, there's no real excuse for not using a proper camera. So now I think probably the best thing to do is gonna be to crack on with the editing. But then after I've done that, okie dokie. So let's finish off this conversation about, hang on a second, I'm just gonna turn the heater off. Right, let's finish this conversation about, hang on a second. I'm expecting a Skype call in a minute, so right, let's finish this little conversation about what EV executives mistakenly think, because although the key trend that they've identified for 2017 is battery electric vehicles, number 3 is hydrogen fuel cell vehicles. I mean, seriously. You know, that's not even the worst of it. Like 62% of them or something are under the totally, in my opinion, misguided impression that fuel cells are going to be the ultimate winner when it comes to future electric mobility, and that battery electric vehicles are going to fail, which is totally bonkers, especially when you look at the reasons why. They cite infrastructure, recharging time and infrastructure. Critically, having a density of recharging stroke refueling stations in an area. The cost of a hydrogen filling station is astronomical, so the best you can hope for, at least to begin with, is 10-15 miles away on average, at least. Well, would you drive 15 miles out of your way and then 15 miles back in order to refuel your car? Even if it was instantaneous, which it wouldn't be, and even if you knew for an absolute fact that they would have hydrogen that they could dispense to you, which you wouldn't know. Whereas with electric vehicles, the cost of installing a quick charger is actually relatively low. You want to take a petrol station and turn it into a hydrogen filling station, you're looking like £1 million minimum. Recharging, you don't need a full charge usually. What you need is to be able to stop off at a moment's notice and in 5 minutes zap in a good 30-40 miles or more if you want to be there for a bit longer, have a coffee or something, turn it into 15 minutes, get some lunch and then go on. Well, that's more the motorway service station kind of en route. But if you're not en route and you've got a 200-mile EV, I mean, how many times can you drive around your local town before you get dizzy? You just don't need anything more than a short, I've got to go an extra 30 miles zap, which current batteries could do in about 5 minutes. That's actually a sensible amount of additional range for I just need to go do a bit of shopping that I didn't know about and I've already used all my range. The advantage of fuel cells in having a quick refill time versus a longer recharge time with a battery really disappears. And there are other things to consider as well. I mean, if they do try and put in a hydrogen fueling station at an existing petrol forecourt, they're going to have to find the room for the tank. It needs to be buried. Then you've basically got quite major earthworks, which will, without any doubt, shut the entire petrol station down for probably heading in the direction of a month. That's my take on it. I think it's complete nonsense, and I think they're just basically wedded to the old-fashioned concept of refueling your vehicle. That's my alarm telling me it's time for my Skype call. It's going to be very interesting. I'm looking forward to doing this one. I'm going to do a sort of live hangout probably with Nikki Gordon-Bloomfield, which is awesome. She has been covering EVs, what's in the news, reviews, all sorts of fun, interesting, electrically propelled stuff for years. So I've got to edit this in about the next 4 hours, hopefully, so that I get just about enough sleep to drive up to Milton Keynes, and then I'm heading down to Surrey. So there's literally, tomorrow, there is no editing time whatsoever. It is mental. Okay, it's time for me and my totally frozen hands to head back inside. I don't know how I'm going to lock up whilst holding everything. I'll work it out. Oh my goodness me. Just got to find my coffee cup. Where did I put that? Try not to fall over whilst holding my camera. At some point in a minute, a light is going to come on. Hey! And I'm back. I hope you've enjoyed today's vlog post. If you have, remember to like it, share it and subscribe if you haven't already, and follow me on Instagram if you haven't already, and I will see you tomorrow for the next installment of my daily vlog. Bye! The bigger the battery gets, the more miles you can put in a given length of time without damaging that battery. That's one of the reasons why superchargers can charge a Tesla so quickly. You only have to look at the spread of superchargers and the speed with which they've spread to see that the EV infrastructure problem is actually a relatively simple one to fix.